And the reason why this is the more difficult one is because we have this coefficient, right? You cannot have a coefficient for your x squared when you're trying to complete the square. So we need to get rid of this. There's a couple different ways. And in this video, what I want to focus on is factoring it out. If I wanted to factor out a 2 from 2x plus 6, then I want you to recognize like factoring out a 2 is basically like dividing out the 2, right? 2 divides into 2x as well as to 6. So when I factor out a 2, that's going to leave me with an x plus 3. But what about if I had like a 2x plus 5? And a lot of students will get confused because 5 is not divisible by 2. But guess what? You still can factor out the 2. When I go ahead and factor out the 2 here, what I'm actually going to be left with is a 5 halves. And again, the reason why this works, guys, is because of distributive property. Like factoring out something is just reverse distributive property. You can always multiply your value back or to get back to your original expression. So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is 6, right? 2 times x is 2x, 2 times a 5 halves is just going to be a 5. So that's the exact same process we're going to be working on over here. But again, the main caveat that I want you to understand is we're only going to be focusing on the first two terms.